I can't even imagine having a life that didn't include animals.
I often think about just that phrase, unconditional love.
You can be stressed out, tired, and then they just start purring, and it just relaxes you.
My dog is so wonderful to me. She's my best friend.
I think animals give so much back to us, and some of them just don't have a chance. The Durham County Animal Shelter is not a typical shelter because it is managed by a humane society. We're not here just to solve a problem, but we are here to find homes for these animals and maybe for the first time in their lives to treat these animals with respect and kindness that they have never gotten before.
Durham County has a huge pet overpopulation problem. There are a lot of homeless animals out there, a lot of animals just reproducing and nowhere to go. The most important thing we do for the animals here is we provide them a safe haven. We turn no one away.
My role at Durham County Animal Shelter is an adoption counselor. I see at the front counter hundreds of animals coming in. I see animals that have been starved. I see animals that have been neglected. I no longer get upset when the people bring the animals in because at least here we can feed them, we can take care of them, we can love them.
The mission of the Animal Protection Society is to find as many homes as possible for these animals. They come here and a lot of them have not had a chance at all, and we try very hard to give all of the animals the chance that they deserve. But we have far more animals here than potential adopters. That is why it is so important to promote the message of spay and neuter for the pet overpopulation problem.
It's amazing how many people don't realize the numbers of pets coming into this shelter and what a problem it is. What we try to do is examine each one and decide which ones will make nice pets, and we work with those. Rehabilitating animals is one of the most interesting things that we do because we have animals that come in sometime in such bad condition, and you know these poor little creatures will never find a home, but watching them grow and get healthy and then finding good homes, that's really a reward for all of us.
The cats that I care for here, oh, I love them. The feeling you get from rehabilitating them is great because you know they got a chance.
Oftentimes we get very young kittens who need rehabilitation here. They've never had human contact. They're unsocial when they come into the shelter. And sometimes their fate does not look good. You think that they may have to be euthanized. But luckily we do have volunteers and staff who work tirelessly to really bring these little guys around.
Our goal here is to adopt as many cats as possible. So the more you can hold them and give them attention, the better. We work with them as much as we can because it's a lot happier to see them go to a family.
Our volunteers here are wonderful. They keep the animals happy and they just really give them the love that they need while they're here.
I can't imagine a day when I wouldn't come and volunteer with the dogs because it means so much to me. I get a chance every day to see who's new, see who's coming out of their shell, see who's needing some extra attention. And that's what I love about it.
I've had some great experiences watching dogs kind of come in from very shy, nervous dogs to leaving with great families. I love taking the dogs out for a walk in the wooded trail they recently added here. It meanders around, there's a park bench back there. You can sit with the dog you're walking and spend a little quality time with them. And it's made a big difference.
Socializing is very often the absolute key. I mean, we get in a lot of dogs who will sit and cower in the back of their cage. And once they become sociable, their adoptability just soars.
Cosmo is just one story of a dog who benefited from the rehabilitation. She was so shy when she came in here. We didn't know if she was going to make it to a forever home.
When Cosmo first arrived at the shelter, she was a stray, so they don't know exactly what her past history was, but she's a very good example of a dog who was in a really bad situation, and they really worked with her to sort of give her confidence, and she's turned out to be an absolutely wonderful companion.
If the Animal Protection Society was not here, it is very possible that Cosmo would not have been considered an adoptable dog, and she may have had to be humanely euthanized.
We get many, many dogs like Cosmo who come in here, and we work very slowly with them. Very often a volunteer will sit in the cage with the dog, just gently speaking to them and petting them, giving them treats, until they just win some confidence with the dog.
Shelter dogs really do want that second chance. I mean, she's been a wonderful friend. She loves to go for walks. She loves the dog park. She really just wanted somebody to take care of her.
It's very important to me to find these animals their forever homes. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of commitment, but it's really worth it in the long run to see an animal walk out the front door.
It's just like bringing someone into your family. You meet them, you talk to them, you give them the opportunity to go out and see if they can find an animal that would be good for them.
Wilson, that's going to be our kitty cat. What do you think? Charlie Brown.
It's absolutely the best feeling in the world when you're in the lobby and there's a new family there and they're just about to take a favorite dog home, and they've brought their collar and their leash and everybody's excited, and you see them go out to the car and go off, and you just know that their whole life has turned around from the time they came in here. You just can't match that feeling. It's what keeps all of us coming back.
I definitely feel like the Animal Protection Society has come quite a long way in the last few years.
We've added 50 new indoor-outdoor dog runs, giving a lot more animals a chance at a forever home.
We also opened a medical center in the past couple of years, which has been really helpful in fixing the minor injuries of many of the animals.
The temperament testing program, which we've been doing now for about a year and a half, I think has made an enormous difference in helping us make good placements with our dogs. And since the beginning of this year, we have been offering on-site dog obedience training classes. So this is a way of helping the dogs who go back out of here to stay there in their homes.
So each year we find more and more things that we can do to make the shelter a better place. And right now we are trying to get out into the community to let them know that we have wonderful pets, that we have caring people, many things that the general population, they just don't know about us.
We want to make sure that people understand that if they are thinking about getting a pet, there are all kinds of responsibilities that go with that.
Might find it hard to believe, but for every one baby that's born, there are 7 dogs and cats that are born.
The goal of our educational program is to really cut down on the overpopulation problem. And we're constantly passing out information about low-cost spay-neuter programs because of the less animals that are being reproduced out there in the community. I mean, there's a lot less animals coming into the shelter. Animals definitely make a difference in the quality of our life. Every donation that we receive makes a huge difference to the animals here. Whether you donate your time or money, it really benefits the animals.
It's really about honoring the important role that the animals play in our everyday lives by giving us their all.
I support the Animal Protection Society because they are the most caring group of people who do everything they can to protect animals and fit them with human companions that will take care of them and truly love them.
I think the most rewarding thing about supporting APS is knowing that we're making it possible for many animals to find homes. There's a saying that goes, I hope I can live up to be the kind of person my dog thinks I am. And I think through our gifts to APS, we can all live up to be the kinds of people our dogs and all the animals want us to be. We can make a big difference for them and for the animals in Durham County.